Well, thank you everyone for joining. I think I know all of you. My name is Emily, if anyone is on there that I can't see. I just graduated from the yoga teacher training, and this is my first class with 360, so thank you so much for joining me. And let's get started. We're going to start on our backs today. So just come all the way down to your back. Lay flat and get settled. Get your wiggles out. You can bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly, or just bring your arms long beside you. Whatever feels good. I'm going to sit up and continue to talk so you can hear me well. Just take a few breaths, feeling the rise on your inhale and the fall of your exhale. I think we're like in day 5,622 of quarantine. Been a while here. And I think every day is different. We're still the same person, but maybe roles have shifted for you, or, you know, responsibilities are different. And today I just want to check in. For example, the other day, I had a really low day. I lost my cool, and I just was kind of yuck. And I realized I didn't check in with my body when I woke up in the morning. Every day is different. And today I thought, let's check in. Let's see where we are and see where we're meeting ourselves. So let's slowly start on the right side and scan up our body. Start in your toes and your feet. Check in. Where are you today? Are you holding any tension? Are you carrying anything with you? Come up to your knees, through your thighs. Up your right hip. Your low spine, your low back, traveling up the right side of your spine, your shoulder blade, your shoulder. Where can you loosen? Maybe you find a little shift in your back to connect more with the earth. Come down to your fingers, to your fingertips. Are you gripping? Feel softness in your hands. Up your arm to your elbow. Travel up your arm, up to your neck, your chin, your mouth, your tongue. Let your tongue lay soft in your mouth. Feel the back of your head just kind of melt into the mat. Where are you today? How do you feel? Your turn. You do your left side slowly, starting from your toes. Scan up. Check in with yourself. Today's a new day. Take one more inhale. Exhale. So we're working on checking in, finding this balance of this new life we have in quarantine. So we're going to work on balance and finding pause. And again, checking in. So from here, bring your knees in, give them a nice squeeze. Maybe find a little movement on your low back, massaging your low back. And with a little momentum, start rock and rolling all the way up to a comfortable seat. And you can come cross-legged, however feels good on your hips. Or you can come up kneeling, however you want to be. And again, continuing on that checking in idea that we started with, we're going to do something called lion's breath. We're going to take one big breath in, and I'll show you lion's breath out. So the idea here is to breathe in everything that is good and exhale out anything that isn't serving you. So let's try that. Breathe in joy, happiness, love, health, anything that's good. Breathe it in. And lion's breath out. Anything that might be blocking you. Let's bring our hands to heart center for that. Let's do it 2 more times. Breathe in all that is good. Lion's breath. Anything that is yuck. 1 more time. Breathe in. Lion's breath out. This time, let's breathe in love and lion's breath. Here we go. So from here, let's come into tabletop. I hope that felt good, getting rid of some yuck, breathing in some love and some good energy. Come into tabletop, coming with your knees on your hips and check in with your wrists under your shoulders. Just find some movement here, maybe a little sway of your spine, some movement in the hips. We're just going to start off slow here. Take a big inhale in, looking up for cow. Exhale, rounding down for cat. Let's do a few more like that. You can take them at your own pace. Throw a lion's breath in there if it feels good. Really waking up the spine here. Let's do 1 more. Inhale up for cow. Exhale, round for cat. And come into a neutral spine. And let's kick back through our heel with our right leg. Find some balance. Keeping your core tight. And send your left arm out. Straight line of energy. Keep breathing. Hold it. Find the pause here. And bring your hand back down. Kick back through your left side this time. Straight line from your hip to your heel. And extend through with your right hand. And come back to center. Go ahead and a couple more cat-cows in there. And from here, curl your toes under and push back to down dog. Take a minute or 2 here, just pedal out through your feet. Feel a nice calf stretch. Take a minute here, really sending your tailbone up to the sky. And come up to your toes, back down to your heels. 2 more times like that. Up to your toes, to your heels. One more time, really grounding down, pushing through all 10 fingers of your hands. Come up to your toes, send your heels to the right. Inhale back to center, send your heels to the left. And come back, look to your hands and travel to the top of your mat. You can spread your legs out wide here, even taking your feet past your hips distance width, so a wider stance, and just grab opposite elbows and hang. Let go here. Taking deep, full, filling breaths. And drop your head, relax your neck. Take 2 more breaths. And drop your palms down to the mat. Heel toe your feet together. And slow and with control, slowly rise 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way up to mountain. You roll your shoulders out. Feel your feet grounding you down into the mat. Bring your hands to heart center. And I invite you to set an intention for your class. Make a wish. Something you wish for your day, for your practice. Take 1 inhale. Exhale, release your palms down to your side. Inhale, rise your hands up to the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms and step back to a high plank. Take an inhale. Slowly, with control, lower all the way down to your belly. And we're going to rise up just for a baby cobra. Take an inhale. Exhale, curl your toes under and push back to down dog. Good morning. Inhale, look to your palms. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Moving slowly this morning, rising all the way up, coming up all the way to Tadasana. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back into your high plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, slowly lower down to your belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, curl your toes. Push back to down dog. 1 more time. Inhale, look to your palms. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Take 1 more inhale. Exhale, drop your palms to your side. And we're just going to do some shakes. Some wiggle. Just sending your arms. Little movement. Maybe get your hips in there. Maybe you had a Cinco de Mayo party, dance party last night, and you still have some moves left in you. Just shake it out. Wake up your body. Come back to center. Hands overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back to the high plank. Lower slowly with control. Inhale, baby cobra. Curl your toes, push back to down dog. Take one inhale. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, rise up for chair. Whatever feels good for you this morning. Maybe your feet are touching. Maybe you have a wide chair. Wherever the morning is meeting you, listen to your body. Sit back farther in your chair. Where can you loosen? Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step back into your high plank and chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Feel free to skip the chaturanga and up dogs and always just go to down dog, whatever feels good for you. Take your right leg high and step through, coming up into warrior one. The back foot's at a 45-degree angle. Your hips are facing towards the front, palms facing each other. Just breathe. Pause here. Where we started, checking with your body. Starting from the bottom up, come up through your feet, your legs. One more inhale. Exhale, sweep your arms behind you. A couple options here. You can do prayer hands behind your back. You can have knuckles touching, or you can even interlace your fingers, sending your knuckles towards the ground, opening up through your shoulders. Whatever feels good here. Find your balance. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold it down, coming into humble warrior. Grounding down through your feet. Surrender into this. Stay for 2 more breaths. Exhale, plant your palms. Step back into the high plank and chaturanga, or we can meet in down dog. Beautiful. Left leg high, sending it up to the sky. Exhale, step it through, coming up into warrior one. Again, this side, check in. That back foot's at a 45-degree angle, keeping you strong. Your hips are facing towards the front. Zip up through the pelvic floor. Navel to spine. Take 2 more breaths. Pausing here. One more inhale. Wrap your arms around. Again, knuckles together, prayer hands behind. Your version. Do you. Or you can interlace your fingers. Inhale. Look up. Find your balance. Pause here. And fold into humble warrior. Let yourself go. Go deeper into the pose. Or back off if you're feeling tension. Take 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, plant your palms. Step back into high plank and flow through your chaturanga. Upward facing dog and down dog. Nice. Okay. Inhale, lift your palms. Exhale, travel to the top. Rise up into chair. The weight of your feet is in the ball mounds and the heel of your feet. Be light on your toes. 2 breaths. You might feel like we're holding these poses longer than normal, but I really want to look in and find that pause. How do you feel? It's about checking in, examining. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Step back into high plank, chaturanga, or meet in down dog. Right leg high. Step it through. Rise up. Warrior 1. Anchoring through that back foot. Maybe close your eyes. Inhale. Bring your arms behind your version. Inhale, look up. Grounding down through your feet, balance. Exhale, fold into humble warrior. Close your eyes again here. How does your body feel different in this pose? Inhale. Exhale, plant your palms. Step back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg high. Step it through. Plant your feet. Rise up. Again, close your eyes. Where can you loosen? Can you sink deeper? Wrap your arms behind your version. Inhale, look up, shine your heart up. Find your balance. Pause here. Close your eyes if you can, if you wish. Inhale. Exhale, fold down, humble warrior. Again, close your eyes. Do a scan. Pause your thoughts. Plant your palms. Step back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Let's do that one more time, just a little quicker. Inhale, lift your palms. Exhale, travel to the top. Inhale, rise into chair. Sink into your heels, into the balls of your feet. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Step back. Chaturanga to upward dog, or just meet in down dog. Right leg high. Step it through. Rise up. Swing your arms behind your version. Zip up from the pelvic floor. Keep your core tight. Fold into humble warrior. I like to say surrender into humble warrior. I should have said surrender. Rise up. Oh no, I'm sorry. Plant your palms. Step back. Chaturanga. Left leg high. Step through. Rise up, warrior 1. Swing your arms behind. Surrender into humble warrior. your palms. Step back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. I'm going to grab a sip of water. Okay. It's always so much harder to talk and move at the same time. Inhale your right leg up high. Exhale, step it through. Rise up into your warrior one again. Inhale, pivot that back foot into a 90-degree angle coming into warrior two. Again, pause here. Scan again. Where can you soften? Can you deepen into this? Your fingertip, your gaze is over your fingertips or ahead of you. Inhale, flip your palm. Exhale, reverse your warrior. You can have your gaze up to your fingertips or down to your back foot, whatever feels good on your neck. Inhale. Exhale, coming back into warrior two. Here, pivot on that back foot. Bring your hands to heart center. We're going to step up into warrior three. Straight line of energy from the crown of your head to the heel of your foot. Find your balance in all of this. I hope this is something you can take off the mat. One more inhale. Exhale without stepping down. Come up into a one-legged Tadasana. Your gaze is straight ahead. Find something to focus on. Exhale, kick it back through. We're going to do that 2 more times. Find your balance, slow and with control. If you feel like you're wiggling out, pause for a moment. Get your balance. Kick it back through. Last one at your own pace. Your foot is grounding you while you find your balance. Step it back through, kick it back through, coming down into warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your arms down to the mat. Step through chaturanga or just meet in down dog. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Lovely. Take your left leg high, step it through, coming up into warrior one. We've been here before, several times. How does it feel different? Maybe you feel a little stronger. You can deepen into the pose a little bit. And inhale. Exhale, swing open into warrior two. Pivoting that back foot into 90 degrees. Check in with your knee, that you're not coming into the midline. Go for your fingertips. You can even close your eyes here. You do you. Two more breaths. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Again, play with your gaze. One more inhale. Deep exhale. Rise back up to warrior two. Bring your hands to heart center. Pivot on that back foot and push up into warrior three. Find your balance. Keep breathing. Maybe bring your chin in just a little bit so you have that straight line all the way up to the crown of your head. You can inhale. Exhale, rise up to that one-legged Tadasana. Tadasana. Yes. Slow and with control. One foot is grounding you down, the other, you find your balance. Kick back. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhaling up. Exhaling, kicking back. Last one at your own pace. Slow and with control. Kick back. And land into your warrior two. One more inhale. Cartwheel down, plant your palms. Step back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. I hope you're feeling this this game between balance and grounding and just seeing what you can do when you pause. Take your right leg high, stepping through, step through, rise up into crescent. Woo! I need to find my balance. Okay. Let's play with our arms here a little bit. Let's cactus out our arms, goalpost your arms, shine your heart up to the sky. Zip up through the pelvic floor, keep your core tight. Pause. Breathe. You can always drop down to your knee. 2 more breaths. Hang in. Inhale your arms back up. From here, let's take eagle arms. Wrapping the right under the left. We're going to do a little surrender here. Still standing up on the crescent foot. All feet pointed towards the front of your mat. If you can brush your fingertips down to the mat. Come back up. Finding that balance. And slow, maybe hop up. And standing straight on your front leg, or your right leg. Twist into eagle. And maybe you have your leg twisted all the way around. Maybe you're just right here. Find your balance. Slow your breath. Three more breaths. Inhale, step your foot back and come into warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, straighten out that front leg. Reach forward and come down into triangle. You have a couple options for your hands here. You can tick-tock your arms up 12 to 6. Grab your shin. Maybe you're up a little bit. Whatever feels good. Check in. Do that scan. Pause here. Again, slow your breath. Three more breaths. From here, Plant your palms onto the mat, coming into a low lunge. Plant your left hand and open up into an easy twist. Setting your fingers up to the sky. And again, feel free to come down to your knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open. Inhale. Exhale, plant your palms. Step back. Either down dog or in chaturanga, upward facing dog, down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale your left leg high. Step through into crescent leg, rising up into crescent. High on that back foot, on your toes. Find your balance. Pausing here, check in. Inhale. Exhale, cactus out your arms. This might throw your balance off a little bit. Play with your gaze. Shine your heart up. Again, come down to your knee. Inhale. Exhale, take eagle arms, this time left under the right arm. And again, maybe hopping up, popping up, or maybe you can just flow all the way up into your eagle. Wherever your legs are. However eagle is for you. Four breaths. And inhale. Exhale, release. Stepping back into warrior two. Look over your fingers. Shift your weight forward. Straighten out that front leg and bring your arm tick-tock 12 to 6 o'clock into triangle. Connect with your breath. Two more breaths. Look down to your front foot. Plant your palms, coming into that low lunge. Again, come down to your knee if you wish. And open up into an easy twist here. Staying high, pulling up through that back leg, through your quads, like someone's pulling you up towards the sky. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open. Two more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, plant your palms. Step back. Chaturanga, or we'll meet in down dog. Inhale, upward facing dog. And here we are in down dog. Inhale, look to your palms. Exhale, travel to the top. Slowly rise all the way up. We're going to come into tree on the right. So you can bring your foot all the way up to your thigh or onto your calf, whatever feels good for you. Find your balance. Use your drishti. Focus on something. We'll be here for about 6 breaths. Stand a little taller. And from here, without bringing your foot down, find your balance. We're going to go into dancers. So take your right hand and grab your right foot from the inside or the outside. Start to lean forward, kicking through into your hand. Your gaze is everything. Three more breaths. Release your foot and just step back into star. Your toes are pointed out to the corners of your mat. Inhale, look up, shine your heart up, and bring your hands to heart center. And come down into horse or goddess. Maybe you want to swing pivot your feet out just a little bit so your toes are really pointing out towards the corner edges of your mat, and just sink down. Keeping your back straight, maybe lift your chin just a tiny bit. And come up to your tippy toes of your right foot. And bring it back down. Left foot tippy toe. Bring it back down. Again, right, left. And here, shoot back up into star. And exhale, fold into prasarita. Let your neck hang high, hang low. Just release here. We grab your ankles. Three more breaths. Pivot on that front foot, coming down into a runner's lunge, coming to the knife edge of that left foot. Maybe you want to bring it even wider onto your mat. Come down to your forearms if that feels good. Maybe open up here. Just play with it for a minute. One more inhale. Exhale, push it back. Final chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, look to your palms. Exhale, travel to the top. And slowly rise. Dancers on the left. Again, to your thigh, to your calf, kickstand, whatever feels good for you. Maybe this time play with your hands. Two more breaths. again, this side without touching down. We're going to come into dancer. Grab your foot, pushing into your hand, and slowly coming into your dancer. Your gaze is fixed on something. Two more breaths. Now release your foot, step back, coming into star. Shine your heart up. Look up to the sky. And bring your hands to heart center. Again, coming down into goddess or horse. And here you can play with your hands. You can keep them at heart center, or you can have them out to the side. Coming up onto your right foot. What is that? Tiptoe on your right. Tiptoe on your left. One more time, tiptoe right. Tiptoe left. Shoot back into a star. Find a little back bend here. Exhale, fold down into Prasarita. Maybe widen your stance a little bit. And if headstand is in your practice, come on up. Play here with whatever feels good. Find that surrender again. Just letting everything hang. 2 more breaths. Pivot on that front foot, coming into that low lunge again. And again, bring that foot out to the edge of your mat. And maybe you have that flexibility to come all the way down to your forearms. One more inhale. Exhale, swing your leg behind you and slowly lower down all the way to your belly. Bring your elbows under your shoulders and come up for Sphinx, keeping the tops of your feet glued to the mat. Take an inhale. Look over your right shoulder. Maybe you can look all the way back towards your feet and come back to center. And take your gaze over your left shoulder, looking all the way back. And come back to center. Plant your palms and push back to down dog. Take your right leg high and swing it through, coming down into pigeon. Your right knee is somewhere near your right wrist, and slowly come down. About 5 more breaths here. Maybe come down even just a little bit farther. Bring your forehead to the mat. And then rise back up, pushing up through your palms. And just switch sides, whether you go to down dog again or just switch it out. However you want to get there. And slowly come down. This side may feel different than your other side. Maybe tighter, or maybe you feel like you have more movement, mobility here to really sink into the pose. And push yourself back up. And just swing around onto your back and set up for bridge. Plant your feet onto the mat and brush your heels with your fingertips, bringing your feet about hip distance width apart. And begin to push up for your bridge. Maybe you clasp your hands under and play with your shoulders, get them under there. Stay for 10, 9, 8, 7, really pushing down through the soles of your feet. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down. Or if you're in wheel, come down. Take an inhale. Exhale, push back up or come back into your wheel. 10, 9, 8, 7. Push up just a little bit higher. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come back down. And bring your knees in just for a little pull. Maybe rock on your back. And from here, just cross your right leg over your left. Tee out your arms and send your legs over to the left. Look over your right shoulder. Two more breaths. And bring your legs back to center and switch sides, crossing your left leg over your right leg. And send your legs to the right and your gaze over to the left. Maybe come back to that intention you set at the beginning of class. Come back to center. Here, plant your feet a little bit wide and just windshield wiper your knees left to right. It's sunny today though, no rain, no windshield wipers. Although where are we driving? And come into Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together. Take a couple breaths here. With your palms, gently close your legs. Bring your knees in for one final hug. And take whatever else you might need here. maybe happy baby, grabbing the soles of your feet. Maybe you want to play with this, extend one leg long, the other leg long, whatever feels good for you. Take one more inhale. Exhale, coming down, flat onto our mats. And let's do what we did at the beginning, where we started. Give yourself a scan. How do you feel? Where are you? Take one more inhale. And exhale into Shavasana. Slowly start bringing some awareness back into your body. You wiggle your toes. Touch each fingertip to your thumb. Rotate your ankles, rotate your wrists. Make your way over to either side into fetal position, where we get to begin again. And push yourself up. Slowly come up to a comfortable seat. Bring your hands to heart center and up to your third eye. May you go through your day with happiness, peace, and joy. Together we bow. Namaste.